YOLO, what's going on? Welcome back to Swirl Gaming Channel. I, of course, am your host, Swirl. Hey, I appreciate you joining me. This is episode 7, and thanks to so many of you that have joined me for episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we are at 7. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. As you know, I'm here to do one thing: educate and entertain you on all things gaming, and of course, Clash Royale is the game of the century. Just going to say it. Undisputed game of the century. Undisputed. Here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you one of my new favorite decks. As you can see, I am up to my all-time high on the ladder. 4315. 4315, and it's been by playing cycle decks. The Hog Cycle has always been, and perhaps always will be, the most popular cycle deck. But I've been playing 2 other cycle decks. Mortar Cycle, almost like a motorcycle. Mortar Cycle, as well as the Graveyard Cycle. And Graveyard, as most of you know, is my favorite card. So a couple things I want to show you first. I'm going to show you the deck that I have been playing. Here it is. Check it out. You're looking at it, you're like, yeah, it's not going to get it done. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Graveyard, Skelly, Archers, Ice Golem, Log, Cannon, Poison. Of course, Poison with the new buff is awesome. And the Mega Minion. Mega Minion is back. Once Poison got buffed, it does such a good job of helping really take out a lot of the units that are really good defensively against the Graveyard. But I love this deck. All you've got to do is play defense, 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 and look for a few openings. And again, it's a 2.9 elixir deck. That means I'm going to get to Ice Golem Graveyard multiple times and have my Poison ready to poison anything at all across the bridge, which is how you play this deck. So I'm going to talk you through 3 gameplays. We're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. I'm going to show you 3 different ones. One's an Expo deck. One is a Prince Elite Bar Battle Ram Beatdown deck. And the other one is a Hog Cycle. So I'm going to show you how I play it against each of those, have a little bit of fun, and hopefully you'll learn something at the same time. Beforehand, let's see if I've got, let's donate some to Mace Royal. Here you go, Mace. And hey, just real quick, massive shout out to my clanmates, TH Crushers, Town Hall Crushers. This is a sister clan of a Clash of Clans clan. I actually joined this one late. A lot of guys were already in here. I've been in here for some time, but we've got great guys. Jab, JD Hammer, it's Mikey, Commander Cal. Commander Cal, I'm just going to tell you right now, the log is coming, brother. Dude, for y'all that don't know what's going on, Cal has been saving up his coins. He has had 40,000 coins forever, waiting for the log to hit his shop, and it is not hitting his shop. It's going to happen. You're going to get it. I promise. Zan, Nick Cooper, JP Schmo, Corey, Alpha Omega, welcome back to the clan, brother, man. Sandy, Zeus, Beast Mode, Cool Beans. We've got some great guys. Bubble Boy, Wasabi, Womp Dog, Steam Machine. I mean, Tragic. It goes on and on. Puzzle Penguin. We just got awesome guys in this clan. Typically, it's full. But if you ever want to find a good clan, just search ours, TH Crushers. If there's some room in there, let me know. Send me a message. Leave me a message on the video. I'd love to invite you to the clan if there's room. So yeah, let's have some fun though. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's see if we can teach you something. Either because I'm good, sort of, at some of these decks, or because I'm not so good, and you can learn from that too. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's jump in. You're going to see some defeats, some victories. I've been messing with this this Mortar Cycle deck. Mortar Cycle. Mortar Cycle. Mortar Cycle. It's kind of funny to say it. Mortar Cycle. All right, goodness gracious. All right, here we are. You can see an Expo deck. You can see that Prince Beatdown. You can see the Hog Cycle. I'm going to start us with the Hog Cycle. So here's where we're at. Playing Lorem from Altitude Sickness. Hey, by the way, Altitude Sickness, this is a real deal. I lived in Colorado Springs for a while. I climbed Pikes Peak, 14,000 feet. By about 11 or 12,000 feet, it's like the timberline, I think. You start going crazy. I'm telling you, if you've ever climbed something, you start going crazy when you get over 11,000 feet. All right, here we are. Hog Rider. Now I know he's got a Hog Rider cycle. Cannon to play a little bit of defense. He brings in Fireball. Virtually gets nothing at all. He missed my tower with that Fireball because I placed the cannon far enough. He placed Muskie. I've got my archers to support, and nothing's happened. I'm just up to Elixir. You know, that's all. Just up to Elixir. Nothing's happened yet. He's got cannon too, which is typical for a Hog Cycle. All I'm looking for is an opportunity to build something small up. So I start my Mega Minion in the back. And just as a tip on this deck, if you've got your Ice Golem, your Graveyard, and your Poison in your starting hand, that's literally the trifecta of this deck. If they drop anything 5 elixir or more on one side or the other, immediately drop Ice Golem, immediately drop Graveyard, and as soon as your elixir gets enough that you can drop your Poison on that same side, drop it. I'm not kidding, drop it. You will do massive amounts of damage. I've had one small push, y'all. Ice Golem with the Mega Minion, Graveyard, and then Poison. He's down to 1596. I know his Hog's about ready to come. I fire this log, boom, got them all. Even got Skellies in there. The problem with hitting him on that Hog, he dropped it at the right spot because it pushed him far enough to the left that my cannon was out of range. So he got to my tower. He's at 2512. Again, y'all, I've only done one push so far. I'm at 1496 on his tower. 1496 to 2319. And Elixir's virtually even at this point. He's a little up. That's totally fine. Here comes another one of his pushes. I know it's coming. Again, cannon. I missed the cannon on that. I do get a log down. He goes ahead and fireballs. He's got me down to 1490. So at this point, you're thinking, all right, we're even. Not so much, because I've got my perfect push coming. I've got Ice Golem. I've got Mega Minion. I've got Graveyard. I've got Poison. He's used virtually everything he possibly can as soon as he gets the elixir. And guess what? Tower down. Down. Tower down, just like that. Freaking love this deck. Cannon again. Archers again to defend. Log just to chip it a little bit. Hits his Musketeer as well. Dropped Ice Golem in front. We're down to 13 seconds. We're down to 10 seconds. There ain't no way he's getting 1239 on this. Half of his damage has been from fireballs, so you can throw another fireball if you want. I'm dropping same things. I'm just popping him at the bridge. Match over. Thank you very much. Graveyard Cycle. Against the Hog Cycle. I believe his deck was a 2.6 elixir deck. All right. Beautiful. That's match number 1. I want to show you this Beatdown deck now. This is a very interesting. This is in ladder play. This is in ladder play. This was to get me up around 4,300. We're playing Bobo Flex. Bobo Flex. All right. This first move is craziness. I told you in the last match, if they drop something massive on the left-hand side, go the other way. Dude, he went all out, right? He went crazy Prince, crazy Minion, which meant both of us were going to basically murder each other's towers, right? So here we are. After the first exchange, excuse me, little burpee. After the first exchange, 412 to 385. 2 huge, massive amounts of damage. I don't have what I want against the Battle Ram here, so I'm just going to log it back and try to play a little bit of defense, drop the Ice Golem off. Need a little water. All right, and here we are. It's still pretty much a stalemate, right? 281, 328. We both came out of the gates on fire, right? We went nuts, all in. We going all in, right? We both got towers almost all the way down, and at this point, it's just kind of this, all right, who's going to be the first to go? Now, he drops and starts going for the other tower, because in his mind, he's thinking, I'll easily get 328. I got a fireball, I got a zap, no problem at all. So he comes in with Ice Spirits and with his E-Barbs. Now I know he's got him. I'm like, let's go, fella. Best exchange in the game with the way the Skellies are now is against minions. Literally, when minions come across, drop the Skellies right at the river in the middle, and that's 1 elixir for 3. It even does the job against the minion horde. I mean, it's an easy trade, and this is all about, when you're playing a cycle deck, it's all about who's got the elixir advantage and can get through to those cards that are your win conditions as fast as possible. Again, he thinks, I'm going to come on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and start whittling away at this 3052. I've got an easy counter deck with my Skellies, with Archers, with my Ice Spirit, and so on. So he's coming back with E-Barbs. He's coming back with Minions. I drop Mega. I drop Cannon. He gives me a zap. Log is totally fine on this spot. Again, no damage whatsoever. I know a log will take out the other tower at this point. I'm a little behind here because I'm thinking, do I go ahead and play defense over on the right-hand side, or do I go ahead with my push on the left? Because I know a log will take it out. So I go left, and man, was it the right play, right? Man, was it the right play. He took my tower down to 1128, but guess what? Dunzo on the left tower. Dunzo, right? So I know at this point, this game is virtually over, right? I've got a log to take it on the right-hand side. He had to waste a ton of elixir just to go ahead and take the left one down. 1128. I put poison down. I put cannon down. And Bobo flex, you ain't flexing no more, fella. It over. It is over. Beautiful. That was on ladder. Again, that was against a pretty interesting deck with Prince, Elite Barbs, as well as the Battle Ram. Now I want to show you the deck against the Expo. And the Expo is a very popular deck in the meta, made popular by Pompeo. Pompeo is perhaps the best Expo player in the game. When you get done watching my video, search Pompeo Expo, and you will find how to play the Expo deck. It's difficult to play, but if you know how to play it, dude, you can wipe folks out. Be interesting to know actually where Pompeo is on the ladder right now. He's got to probably be top 10. He almost always is. Where's he at? Number 8. So Pompeo right now is number 8, and I'm going to guess that he's got Expo. Expo. Playing Expo and a number of other things to protect it. You can see his best season, number 1. It's number 1 all the time. He's an amazing player. But that being said, a lot of folks have tried to copy his deck and get better. So I want to show you this gameplay against the Expo deck. Very interesting. The cannon comes in massively, massively, massively important on this deck. So you're going to see, I don't love my starting hand, so I'm just going to start very passively. And he doesn't love his starting hand either, so he's starting passive as well. I mean, look at his starting hand. Fire Spirits, Fireball, Log, and Skellies, and the Ice Spirit. Those are his first 5 cards. And oh, by the way, his next card is an Inferno Tower. He's got nothing other than Expo. For me, I'm sitting here going, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What I'm doing here is awful. I'm literally wasting elixir, but I have no idea what he's playing. It's a very odd start to the game, and there it is. That's when I recognize, okay, use your log. If you've got the log, use it. Take the chip damage. I went ahead and poisoned because I knew his minions were coming through. In this first exchange, he gets 3 or 4 hits. I say 3 or 4. If I went back and counted them, it's probably like 10, right? 2434, 2200. I've got the elixir advantage, but even more important, he doesn't know what I've got, and I know what he's got. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come in with Mega Minion in the back. Start slowly. There it comes. Mega Minion in the back. He's coming. Again, he's cycled all the way through to his Expo. So I'm going to place 2 archers to take up a little bit of damage from the Expo. Then I'm going to nail him with the cannon. Right? I immediately hit cannon. Cannon's taking him out. Very, very simply. I've got 3 troops coming down with Ice Golem, Mega Minion, as well as the Archer. So it allows me to place the Graveyard, even though he has a perfect counter to the Graveyard with those minions. Y'all, I've taken him down to 1764, and I know his Expo's about ready to come back. Right at this point, Expo's about ready to come back. I drop a 1 Elixir Skelly just to make sure that that extra minion doesn't get any more damage. 2032, 1764. And Expo is back. Guess what, though? He left me plenty of opportunity. Cannon down. Here comes a Fireball. That's fine. Use your Fireball. I've got an Elixir advantage. You got no damage on that Expo cycle. I know now, in double Elixir time, a 2.9 cycle Graveyard deck, brother man, you're going down, fella. Because I'm going to be able to come with this and come hard. Look at that. First push in, Ice Golem, Graveyard, Poison, down to 385. I drop my 4 Skellies to lock on for the Expo. Drop my cannon. I've got all this placed. He does get a little bit, it was really well played from him. He does get a little bit of damage here. Go ahead and use my log to continue to take off some power. And I go Naked Graveyard, y'all. Naked Graveyard because I know I've got poison in the cycle. And guess what? Just like that, I know he can't do anything about it. I know he can't do anything about it. He's at this point, he's going, okay, I've got 10 seconds left. I've got to get my Expo down. I've got plenty of elixir to counter it. Cannon, Skellies, Ice Golem. Here comes Archers. Oh, by the way, thank you very much, Kalotas. Kalotas, whatever the heck your name is. Game over is what it is. Game over. Y'all love this deck. Please try this deck out. Again, it's a 2.9 cycle deck. Looking at Graveyard Skelly, Archers, looking at Ice Golem, Mega Minion. You can substitute some other 3 elixir things out for Mega Minion. You could even, instead of archers, go for Electro Whiz if you want. It is going to make the deck a 3.1. I believe it'll be a 3.1. Let's check that out. Electro Whiz, if you've got it. I freaking love the Electro Whiz, by the way. It's a great, great card. Makes it a 3.0. Makes it a 3.0 deck. But yeah, this is it. And before I end the video, I want to give props where props are due. I got this deck from Clash with Ash. Clash with Ash had an awesome episode on his YouTube channel a couple days ago with this on there with Johnny. Johnny's an awesome player. Johnny, I believe, was one of the highest players for his level at the time. But he plays this deck just an incredible job. I think it was Johnny. Maybe it was Fast Eddie. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Clash with Ash had 2. One was a motorcycle, the motorcycle. One was the graveyard cycle. One was with Fast Eddie, and one was with Johnny. I'll go back and look. I'll leave the comments or the description. Goodness, I will leave the link to the in the description below for that video. But here we are, y'all. Again, I'm back at 43.15. I got a ton of chests to open. I'm super pumped for the Goblin Gang to come out tonight. I'm waiting with some of these chests. Hopefully I can get it when it comes out. I can open these and get some actual true Goblin Gang, get them going. But yeah, thanks for joining. Episode 7. We are now in the books. Thanks for joining me today. Please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you love what you saw. If you didn't, let me know why. Leave me some comments on whether or not you tried this deck and what you substituted. I'd love to try some of those decks. I appreciate everyone that's taking the time to watch it. Again, thanks for joining. My goal here on Swirl Gaming Channel is to educate and entertain you on all things gaming. I will catch you on the next episode. Peace.